long, preparing ahead of the weekend weather. Lainey Pope joining us now. And Lainey, how's it looking for us?
Well, we are still under a winter storm watch across the area. That came out earlier today. Of course, sun going down, had a beautiful day, but it was a bit chilly across the area. As we look forward over the next couple of days, we do have a little bit of a warm up tomorrow. We should be in the mid to upper 50s and some sunshine. It should be a dry day for you to do more preps. Scattered showers around on Friday with some clouds. And then, of course, that weekend winter storm watch that is in effect for our area. That will likely be upgraded to a warning as we head into tomorrow, just meaning that we're closer to the event. Watch about 72 hours, 3 days out, a warning about 2 days out to give you plenty of time to prepare. We're not the only ones under that watch. Charlotte, Raleigh, down to Greenville, in our mountain communities, we have raised the flag on an alert day because we want to make sure that you know this is going to be an impactful event. You're going to prepare for winter weather. Icy mix is what we are preparing for. Snow, sleet, and freezing rain are all possible with this weather system. And unfortunately, because there's so much water, we think we're talking about high totals of some of those as well. So we're concerned about travel, down trees, power outages, things like that. We do have higher confidence today in a major winter storm. We also have more confidence in the significant to substantial amounts. We don't know exactly how much of what for specific areas. We will get to that over the next day, probably. More concern for high impacts. Now we've got temperatures right now that are in the 30s and 40s across the area, and it's plenty cold too, even down to the south and east. And as we go into tomorrow, we're going to warm up ahead of a couple of fronts out to the west. There's a decent amount of rain with this, at least initially, but as it moves into the mountains, a few raindrops, maybe some snowflakes mixed in tonight, and then for the most part that dries out. Can't rule out an overnight sprinkle, can't rule out maybe a passing shower in the southern triad tomorrow afternoon, but for the most part this is dry and it's mild with a high of 58 tomorrow morning, temperatures in the 30s, foothills 33, and then a high of 57 tomorrow afternoon, also mainly sunny. For the mountains, 35 tomorrow morning and temperatures that will be in the upper 40s tomorrow. Breezes picking up out of the west. Winter storm watches covering about 10 to 12 states. And that is the impact of this event. It is something the whole nation is going to be preparing for and talking about because we've got really frigid air pushing to the south. It mixes with the moisture off the Gulf of Mexico. As that storm system moves east, we're waiting for another area of low pressure to develop along our coastline, and that will have a huge impact too. What it's also going to do is it's going to help to funnel cold air into that wedge setup that we know here in the Carolinas. It gets right down at the surface. It's super cold and it builds up into the atmosphere, and this will prevent us from changing over to rain in this particular scenario. But that means we have to think about freezing rain as well as sleet and even snow with this situation. Now, the information we're looking at has been changing a whole lot over the last week or so, and we of course are going to keep a close eye on that. We've been communicating, all of our meteorologists in the weather department, with our thoughts on this. We do think snow initially, a transition to an icy mix seems most likely across most of our area. There's still room for high snowfall totals, and there's definitely room for high ice and sleet totals. Here's the timeline. Saturday night, we think you've got time now, Friday, maybe even early Saturday before that frozen precipitation starts. Once it starts, it doesn't stop until maybe even early Monday morning. And again, widespread snow and ice are what we're thinking about across our area. Some areas, if you start as snow, you might actually stay as snow. That is still a possibility. We also have that heavy ice threat across the area, so that's why we're so concerned about the outages and the trees down. So here's what we know now. Frozen precipitation begins late Saturday. The storm is looking potentially icier for some than maybe it did yesterday. High totals of both snow and ice are still very possible. We think there's going to be an area of high ice across parts of the Carolinas. We don't know exactly where that's going to happen right now. We also think there is room for some really high double-digit snowfall totals somewhere from the Carolinas northward toward the mid-Atlantic. And those are the things that we're going to be ironing out. Expect changes to come on types and amounts. Those are still likely. And of course, more ice would lead to more power outages, and it stays cold into next week. So we're concerned about that too. We may even have single-digit lows next week. So whatever's on the trees on the ground, likely not going away very quickly.
Getting a check on traffic, a live look at I-85 at Elm Eugene Street in Greensboro. No issues to report here at 620.
You're watching WXII 12. And now, the Modern Automotive